Hello in TV land, it's your boy Freelancer Joe, ready to once again get cracking. How? I'm trying to decide which drink I should go for. The coconut or the mango? Coconut or mango? Well, I'll end up doing both, so let's go with mango right now. Mango-y. How are you all doing on this fine and wonderful and glorious Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday afternoon. It is Tuesday, right? Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. It says Tuesday right up here. Feels like a Wednesday to me. And if I'm being completely honest, I do not think I fully adjusted from the whole daylight savings time thing. I just seem to be an hour behind. But I hope you all are doing great. I'm going to go ahead and minimize stuff while I am chit-chatting with you. Chit-chat, that's a good one. Small talking. The idle bantering. Yes. It's a quiet day today. Well, quiet at work for the most part. Although I did get a message from my boss that it's now, well, actually, I think the day after Labor Day, no, Veterans Day is when I started working for the company. And that was about 6 years ago. So it's time for my annual performance review, which is kind of oddly timed now, considering I'm going to be moving from my current project to another project. So, yeah, well, I mean, at least it gives me feedback on how I did the last year. And, of course, that's Freelancer Joe, so I know I did wonderfully. And then, of course, I can have... we can have a frank and earnest discussion about my career path and concerns for the company or questions about the company, blah, 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 blah. I say blah, 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 blah because in my current location, I'm in daily contact with the higher-ups from the company, and, you know, we have that sort of back and forth, so I don't really have to wait for an annual review in order to ask these things. But, you know, it's their chance to show that they care, spend the personal time, and also free lunch. Which, for most people, would be a good thing, but, unfortunately for your boy Freelancer Joe who's trying to lose weight, it's not so good, especially since I really shouldn't have done that pizza on Friday. I'm still recovering from it. The holidays are a tough month for maintaining, or for losing weight, let alone maintaining weight, because let me see. So November we've got so I've got my performance review free lunch, so that throws off the diet. Then you got Thanksgiving. I can kind of work around that. But then the beginning of December I have to go to my undisclosed secret location, and that results in an addition of weight. And then the middle of December is the company holiday party, and you know, free food. So I'm not going to skip on that one. Well, I skipped last year. But this one they changed locations, so it's a lot closer, and then of course holiday itself, and that's going to coincide with the end of my training cycle, so I lose my dietary restrictions then. So, and plus when I start the new place, I'm almost certain they're going to have like a welcome on board lunch, and that throws things off even more. I know I make it look easy, but it is tough looking this good and jacked all the time. And this is the time of the year when it is, well, I'm not going to say impossible, because you really, all you have to do is just not enjoy yourself. But then what's the point of life if you're not going to enjoy yourself every now and then? Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, so I finished working my way through the Vue tutorial. We'll go over that later. And really, that was just like a really bare-bones Vue thing. It was more about getting Vue to work with Webpack for the whole build process. So it's pretty straightforward. Now, I did learn two interesting things. One was linting, which is the static analysis of code to detect issues or enforce style guidelines. It's cute. Uh, I'd have to do research into why it's important. Um, but I mean, it's cute. I guess this is the sort of thing you can do to keep yourself busy if you got nothing else to do. I'm sure it does have. It falls under some form of technical debt if you don't do it. But I can see its applicability on larger projects. And then unit testing. I believe I've had my discussion about unit testing before. But for this one, we were using Jest. And Jest was actually, I think, originally for React, which means I could use it for the other stuff that I've been doing, although it is applicable. It can be used with many other frameworks, including Vue. And we got a unit test for that. But I've talked in length before about my feelings on unit testing. I've considered integration testing to be much more useful for finding things that break. And most of the times when things go wrong, it's when you have specific pieces and how they talk to each other. You could say, well, if you test this particular piece, then you won't have that issue. But oftentimes what happens is your interpretation of how this thing should talk to this thing, that's where the issue occurs, or if this thing changes. And a unit test isn't going to catch that, but an integration test will. So at least that's my feeling on it. But unit tests, industry standard, and while I'm not one to necessarily conform to standards, I won't necessarily challenge them. It's kind of like, how should I put it? If you come across a fence, don't knock it down just because it's in your way. Maybe you don't understand why that fence is there, but it's there for a reason. Wrong one. Oh, and I don't know why I'm even opening this folder, because it really should have been... Really? Oh. Okay, no, there we go. All right. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. What we were working on before was the Lambda, or more accurately, the API stuff for my event calendar demo. And we had the Lambda mostly working, and then we created an API gateway endpoint, and we were trying to get the API gateway endpoint to talk to the Lambda, which kind of exposes that the Lambda still needs work, but, well, so that's, I think, where we're going to pick up right now. Alright, so we'll open up a calendar demo. Contact email, because I suspect I know what I need to do next. And then we also need to go to the API gateway itself to go to the endpoint. I can't quite shake this feeling that there's an upcoming date I should be remembering. Well, hopefully it will come to me. Really, this is when I created it. January 18th, 1970. I didn't realize I had a time machine. Alright, calendar demo. Get. And where we left off was I had configured it to pass parameters instead of using the request body. And I believe I had the Lambda configured to accept the parameter, although there's no error checking on that, so we'll need to fix that. Or it's not coded according to my own high standards. Alright, but if we test it right now without the parameter, we should get the missing fields message. Endpoint there, Lambda execution failed, 200. Sending request. Oh wait, did I? Oh no, that's right. I don't do the missing fields. Order. All right, so never mind that. We'll get back to that later. Event month index equals 1. If we test this, we should get like a bad response. There we go. Malformed Lambda proxy response. Okay. And so that's because the Lambda is returning the response in a format that the API gateway is not expecting. And I do have my contact email, which will send the response correctly. So let's see what is the actual difference between the two. So is it response headers and send response? We've got the 3 headers. That's fine. Response status code. Okay. So, invoke service. Okay, I bet you this is it. Send response. We send in this body of JSON. And here, our send response is just the stringify of the data itself. Inquiry success. Alright, so we really need... let's do the error one first. Okay, we're not going to trip that one just yet. So, failed, what is it? Failed to retrieve events. Failed to get events. To et events. Et all. So the problem is, right, the body and the response should be a JSON object, but right now we're just passing a string. So now, we'll pass in a body. Okay, actually, you know what? Query failed. This is a message. Query failed. Query success, like before. But now we're going to pass in content within the body, and that's going to be... Well, that's interesting. I wonder why I stringified that there, but not there. No, I did stringify it there. No, I stringified the entire thing. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's see if I can just pass in the data. Let's see if that works. Save. All right, let's move on over Mia. Let's try it again. And query success, no items. Okay. So now let's change the parameter to something that we know should work. We have an event. We have one event. Or do we have 2? I don't know. Do we have 1 or do we have 2? Maybe we've got 2. Let's take a look at DynamoDB. Real quick. Just to verify. Items 1 or 2. I think I have 2. I got 2. 1 for November and 1 for December. Alright. So I changed this for November. Let's run it again. Let's see what we get. Manual event title. Yesh. 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 And let's run it again for 11. Test. Another manual event title. Alright. Oh, what is this? That's not good. Okay. Edit that. Should be false. False. Save. Let's run that again. That's just bad data. Did you just execute? Is it going to take a while for it to refresh? Oh, I have to. Do I have to update it? Do I have to update it this way? Why would it? No, bool. Remove, and let's insert boolean. Boolean all day, all that, all day. It is all that, but there we go. Save. How about now? Run it again. There we go. All day false. Okay. All right. So, in theory, the API gateway endpoint is up and running. Still not accessible though. Okay. So I need to stage it. So let's create a stage. Let's take a look at let's look at the stage I already have for my other Lambda. The contact form API. The stage is probably just beta, right? Enable throttle lane, that's fine. We don't have a web ACL. Not much to it. Alright, seems straightforward. I'm going to call this beta. Beta stage for demo calendar event. Calendar event deployment. What is this deployment? This is stage. Contact form proxy. Oh, maybe I have to. Maybe I have to deploy it from here. Okay, right. Actions. Deploy API. Deployment stage. New stage. There we go. Beta. Beta stage. Stage for demo calendar event. Now we need this deployment stage so that it's accessible from the web. So this is the URL. If I invoke this, I should get an error. Missing authentication token. Missing authentication token. Okay, am I missing something? No. Alright, let's compare the two. So we've got throttling, no web ACL, no certs, no WAFs. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, do I still have to Do I have to save the changes? I know at some point I actually have to do the deployment. Okay, so it's saved. Log tracing, I doubt that. Doubt there's anything under log tracing. That's fine. Stage variables, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. No. Oh. Okay, so that seems straightforward. Authorizers. No, no authorizers. Settings. I don't believe it's that. Header, that's fine. Dashboard. No. Probably resource policy, maybe? No. Oh, is cores enabled on this thing? Should be. And event month index equals 10. Nope, still missing the authentication token. There's a permission thing. Where is that set? That seems so familiar. No. 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 Contact form. It's one of these settings. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Can't be that. I don't see anything under the stage description. That looks right. Slash, right? Slash, right. There's nothing under authorizers. Gateway responses. Maybe, but I don't think so. Don't believe I need that. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Oh well, when in doubt, yeah, Google it. AWS, API, gateway, yeah, there we go. Happens a lot. Missing, forgetting to deploy. No, I'm pretty certain I deployed, didn't I? I thought I did. It says it's deployed. No, still missing that. Okay. Incorrect URL string, but I clicked on that. Okay. Authorization says. Oh, really? That's pretty obvious. No, that says none. No authorization required for this. Auth none, right? Method request auth none. Settings, authorization, none. Yeah, no, that's right. You need to make sure that the path you use has a value for proxy plus. Calendar, there's some discrepancy between these two. Another code with the configuration. Alright. Looks like we might not get this done then. Let me see. Documentation. No, it's not document. Dashboard. API calls 400 errors. Gotta look in CloudWatch. I think I've seen this one before. I really feel like I've seen this one before. You can't show me the actual log message. Nope. No, of course you can't. A function at an API stage variable. If methods defined on child releases are not in the root resource self. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. So that would imply that it actually is working fine. It's just that calendar demo proxy. All right, and the event month index equals 10. Bada boom. Hey, oh, so it was working fine. That's why I don't blame Amazon right away, because most of the time it's something that I did. Yeah, so even though, what? Oh, where is it? Sages. Okay, yeah. So this is the invocation URL for this gateway endpoint. I still have to call the actual resource, which is the calendar demo proxy, and the actual parameter. But yeah, all right. So we have exposed that particular Lambda to the internet, which is awesome. But we are just about at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap this up for now. The next step is going to be beefing up that Lambda to correctly check for parameters for missing fields in the event that triggers the Lambda. And then after that is actually modifying the UI to make the call. But we are at the 30-minute mark, like I think I said. I hope I said. So I'm going to wrap it up for now. Cool kid words about liking and subscribing, commenting, and suggesting. And I hope that you will join me tomorrow when I pick right back up on this. And until then, until tomorrow, until the next time that you join me, I hope that you take care and God bless.